The war beast's nostrils flared, and every cadet on the training ground stiffened. Its jaws were wide enough to bite a man in half, its shoulders corded with muscle, its eyes molten amber pits that glowed under the artificial sun. The alien trainers, cold, insectoid figures with mandibles clicking, stood back. Even they kept their distance. They had raised the beast from birth, bred it for loyalty, savagery, and the uncanny ability to sense weakness. Could smell fear, hesitation, dishonor. Today, it would be let loose among the rows of cadets to find the one fit to lead. I was at the back of the line, boots scuffed, collar half unbuttoned, a smirk tugging at my lips. My reputation had already solidified among the academy staff. Pack Alpha of Trouble. That's what they called me. Every fight, every prank, every time someone decided to question why a human was in the Galactic Cadet Academy at all, I was there, usually in the middle of the mess. I didn't want to lead anyone. I just wanted to survive the damn training. The beast's claws scraped across the alloy floor as it stalked past the first cadet, an insectoid recruit whose mandibles trembled despite his rigid stance. The beast leaned forward, sniffed, then snorted. Dismissed. One by one, it passed down the line. Avian recruits with bright feathers, scaled troopers with slit-pupiled eyes, cybernetic hybrids whose metal limbs gleamed. Each froze under its gaze. Some trembled. Few kept their composure. None drew more than a flick of its ear. I watched, arms folded, half bored, half curious. What's it supposed to find, anyway? The perfect soldier. Then it came to me. The beast stopped. Its head swiveled, nostrils flaring like twin furnaces. Its amber eyes locked on mine. For a long moment it just stood there, inhaling. Then it did something that made every cadet, every instructor, every soul present hold their breath. It sat down, right in front of me, like I was the only one that mattered. The beginning of trouble. You, hissed Drill Master Kareth, mandibles clicking so sharply it echoed. Human cadet. Step forward. The other recruits muttered, their disbelief a chorus. A beast bred for war had chosen me. Me, the one constantly written up for disobedience. The one who punched a Gorthon twice his size for calling humans soft meat. I stepped forward, suppressing a grin. Guess it likes my aftershave. The drill master's antennae twitched furiously. This is no jest. The war beast has selected you. You are designated Pack Alpha. Responsibility cannot be refused. The beast let out a low rumble, like distant thunder. Its tail thumped once against the floor. Agreement. And just like that everything changed. Middle. The burden of Alpha. Being Pack Alpha sounded cool until reality set in. The beast, now bonded to me, followed me everywhere. To the mess hall. To training drills. To the barracks where I already had the dubious honor of being everyone's least favorite bunkmate. Now add a war beast drooling by my cot, and resentment grew fast. It also meant I was expected to lead squads during exercises. Me, the guy who barely remembered to clean his uniform. The cadets resented it, of course. A human. Over them. Some whispered it was rigged. Others said the beast must have malfunctioned. But it wasn't malfunction. The beast obeyed me, in ways that scared even the trainers. During a combat drill, when a scaled cadet froze under simulated gunfire, the beast lunged. Not at him, but at the fake target. It shredded the droid with terrifying precision, then looked back at me for approval, tail wagging like an oversized predator pup. That's when I realized. It didn't choose me because I was fearless. It chose me because I wasn't. Where the others stood frozen, trying to look perfect, I moved, acted, lived messy but real. The beast smelled truth. And trouble. Trouble was just another word for refusing to back down. Still, it wasn't easy. One night, as I sat outside the barracks, the beast resting its massive head against my leg, a feathered cadet named Syrah approached. "You don't deserve it," she said flatly. "Leadership? Beast? Any of it? You're reckless." "Yeah," I said. "And yet, here it is." I patted the beast's head. It rumbled happily. Her feathers bristled. "If you lead us into war, you'll get us killed." I didn't answer. But her words haunted me. Because war wasn't theoretical. War was coming. The war begins. Started with raids. The Kravax Dominion, machines wrapped in flesh, half-sentient weapons, struck border colonies. The academy was mobilized faster than anyone expected. Cadets became soldiers overnight. Our first deployment was a nightmare. A desert world, twin suns, sandstorms that flayed skin raw. The Kravax descended in swarms, metallic bodies glinting, their shrieks drilling into skulls. Our squad was cut off. The comms jammed. Panic set in. That's when the beast roared. The sound shook the dunes. It snapped the squad out of paralysis. They looked at me. Not the trainers, not the sky. Me. And for the first time I didn't crack a joke. "Form up." Bark. "Syrah, take the ridge." "Jarn, cover her flank." "The rest on me." We move with the beast. Something shifted in their eyes. Not trust, not yet, but recognition. We fought. The beast tore into Kravax units, claws slicing metal like cloth, jaws crushing armored skulls. I directed fire, improvised tactics, used the chaos instead of fighting it. For hours we held. When reinforcements finally arrived, we were bloodied but alive. More alive than anyone expected. Word spread fast. The war beast hadn't chosen wrong. It had chosen human. Pack alpha of trouble. Battle after battle, our unit was thrown into the worst situations. Always the front lines, always the impossible missions. And somehow we made it back. Scarred, limping, cursing, but alive. The cadets stopped resenting me. They started calling me by the same nickname the trainers had mocked. Pack Alpha of Trouble. Because wherever trouble was, there I was. And the beast by my side, snarling, unbreakable. Syrah, once my harshest critic, became my second. She admitted one night, after we barely escaped an ambush, "You're chaos human. But it works. And chaos is better than fear." The beast huffed, curling around us protectively, as if it agreed. Ending, the last battle. The war built to a crescendo. The Kravax unleashed their warlord engine, a monstrosity 3 stories tall, bristling with plasma cannons, shielded by swarms of drones. Entire regiments broke against it. Command sent us in, not because it was smart but because no one else could. As the engine loomed, blocking out the twin suns, my squad looked at me. Fear was there. Always. But so was something else now. Trust. The beast roared louder than ever before. The sound seemed to shake the world itself. "Pack Alpha?" Syrah asked, voice steady despite the terror in her eyes. I grinned, blood and sand caking my face. Time for some trouble. We charged. The beast leapt first, slamming into the engine's leg with bone-cracking force. I shouted orders, weaving chaos into strategy, turning desperation into opportunity. The squad moved like one body, one pack. And somehow, against all odds, we brought the monster down. When it finally fell, shaking the desert, silence followed. Then cheers. Screams. Relief. The war beast stood tall, bloodied but unbowed, and sat in front of me once more. Not just in recognition this time. In triumph.